Hey everybody, this here is Big Will, and today I'm just making a little recording. I'm putting an order into CGC for some Silver Age books, and I thought, you know what? I've done this before. I'll probably link it. It's either going to be in a card or on the end screen. I went through with Whitewell Comics, and we placed an order on CGC. Went through all the reasons for things, and really delve in and explain things. And we also placed a CBCS order as well. So this is going to be a much quicker video than that. And it's literally just going to be, hey, I have to submit. Why not record it? So what I'm going to do is make the CGC screen full screen, and I'll still be talking over it so you can see what all we're going through. Now, I've already signed in, so I don't have to go through that. But this is the main page when you first get on CGC. We have the signature private signings they're doing right here. They're having an ad for that, and an ad for their shipping kits and all these. Man, these look so cool for these labels and whatnot. And if you go down here, now anyone, it doesn't matter if you're a member of CGC or not, you can put in a certification number from any CGC comic, and they will tell you, yes, it's a legitimate book. Although you really don't have to worry about that too much. If you ever worried, put it in here. And then, of course, we have the CGC registry, and then the CGC census, and the submit comics. If you've never submitted before, you might want to click here. Or, oh, by the way, here's the rest of it, just so you know. By the way, this is an ad. It's not coupons for CGC. If you go up here, now, I've already signed in by clicking the little man right there. So you go to submit. We're going to go to submission forms. And then you can view past submissions by viewing status and check grader's notes. Had a brain fart. Now then you go to submission forms if you're placing an order. And we're doing an online order, so duh, we use the online form. And then it moves you to a different screen, which I'm going to switch to here in the share. So let me remove this. We will stop the screen, and then let me pull up the other. Here we go. This should be my submissions. Nope, wrong thing. Okay, let's try that once more with feeling. Share screen. Oh, you got to have mess-ups, man. You just got to have mess-ups. You may not know this is a real person here talking if it didn't mess it up. All right, so this is the proper thing right here. And yes, it's full screen, so here we go. Type of media, comic. What are we going to do? Well, you have a few options. You have the mail into headquarters, which is already selected. That's what you're probably going to be doing most of the time. You can actually do a submission form online and then drop the book off at a convention. They have here show drop off. If you want to do that, you just click it and then pick the show. Or you can do, they have these private signings now. You click, you're doing a private signing, and then select a show. It'll actually, you pull that drop down and it'll let you pick, like Chris Claremont, for example. I've got one book going for him to sign. And then after that, you decide, well, what am I doing with the book I'm sending in? Well, we're getting ours graded, so we highlight graded. I am never doing CCS pressing again unless I am forced, most likely at gunpoint. All right, that's what's going to have to happen for me to use them again. Even if everything goes smooth, which I've had problems, I hear other people have had damage happen. Even if it goes smooth, they take forever. So I am not using them. So grading, we don't have to worry about this restoration, quick press, any of that stuff. So all we're doing is grading. Then we hit the next. All right, now we go into our books. What's the first thing we're doing? Well, we have Spectre. All right, the Spectre, and this is published by DC Comics. Issue number 3. Then we select 3. This will be from 1960, I'm going to guess 8. Ha! I was right. 1968. Now, I'm putting in a value of $2. The reason why is if you have 5 books or less, there is a set amount you're going to pay. If it's more than 5 books, depending on your declared value and insurance, or depending on your declared value, depends on the insurance that they're using. So it's going to affect your price. I have collectibles insurance already, so I'm covered. So I just put in $2 to ensure I get the cheapest price possible on these things. So next, it is going to be the value tier because of its age, and that's it. We add it to cart. And then it brings you back to the next item that you want to put in. So we have our Spectre number 3. It is gone, logged in. Next book up, we have Fantastic Four. Let's see, there we go. Fantastic Four, published by Marvel Comics, issue number 50. All right, issue number 50. This is 1966. Put in $2. Now, it gives me the option when I do this to apply same tier, which means we don't have to click through all that stuff again about the value tier and all that. So that's what I'm going to do, apply same tier. Now, because it's Fantastic Four in a Marvel book, I get the option of a specialty label. Will I be doing a specialty label? No, I will not. Why? Because they don't have any specialty labels for the Fantastic Four. And it's the first family of Marvel, so why do they not have a Fantastic Four label? I don't know. So if I go up here, add to cart with no label. All right, next item up. Let me put this Fantastic Four back in this box here. Next item is Avengers. All right, so Avengers. Marvel Comics again, as if you didn't know. And this is issue number 62, first appearance of the Man-Ape. 1969, value $2. I don't think I'm going to have 5 books here, or maybe I just have 5. We'll find out. We're going to apply that same tier. Now, the Avengers book, I actually do apparently have an option for an Avengers label. No, I don't. Huh. If y'all noticed, it gave me the option for Avengers label last time, but I was going to tell you that even though I have the option, I wasn't going to pick it, but apparently I don't have the option, which is funny. I had, on the Fantastic Four book, I could have clicked Avengers, but not on the Avengers book. That is hilarious. All right, next up is Showcase. We're going to DC again. Showcase. This is number, it's DC Comics. This is number 76, I think. Yeah, 76. All right. Issue date, 1968. $2. Same tier. Boom. Now, it's a DC book, so there is no labels to speak of at all. So now I'll put this book back up. And remember, these don't need any pressing. That's why we're just going through doing the grading tier. All right, now I want to show y'all something special with this entry. I have a House of Mystery. You see here, I have House of Mystery. Right there, first thing, DC Comics. Select, this is issue 174. 174. Whoa, what happened? You notice how it doesn't give me an option anymore. So I'll add new, put in 174, and then we'll put in the date. I don't know the date. I'm just going to put 0268 and just pretend that's the date. And then we'll put in a declared value of $2. But look at this. It doesn't give me the option to go next. Why is that? Well, you have to be careful when you pick your drop down title. You might mess up. So let's exit the 174 and the date. It is DC Comics. However, it is House of Mystery, but not this House of Mystery. If we scroll down, we have another House of Mystery right here. This is the series that we want. DC Comics. It is issue 174. Now you notice I get to pick the issue. That's because there's more than one thing by the same title. It could be split up in, it was a horror title for a while. Then it went to superhero. Then it came back in this particular issue to horror. Or it could be there's another series of House of Mystery that didn't get into the 170 range, and it's a separate title. What I'm saying is you don't know for sure. So if you're messing up something, or excuse me, if you input something and it doesn't let you click, make sure everything's right and there's not another option that you might be needing to press. So in other words, go back to the title or go back to the publisher, go back to wherever you need to make sure it's all correct. Now we're going to apply same tier. I'm not spending the money for the extra fast track or anything. So let's take a look here at what we got. It is 5 books. Okay. So I select that. You see everything here. It lists the issue number, the title, the date, the declared value. And if I had done it, it would also have a label right here, comic grading with like specialty label or something. So then we have 121.50. That's what it's going to cost me right now. But we got to do some things. We have to add some things. So what I'm going to do is stop sharing. Or well, not stop sharing. I'm going to remove that from stream. Then we're going to go forward to checkout. There's my personal information. We'll click after that personal information. Okay, here we go. Now I can bring it back onto stream. Here are the options with 5 books in the Silver Age tier. We have $22 for both FedEx and UPS. Now, if you notice, this is all going to be ground shipping, so it's $100 maximum insurance. So these books, if you were to value them at more than $100, you wouldn't be covered here unless you already have collectibles insurance, which I do. So I always pick UPS. That's, different places, you have different options, and some are better than others. Around here, UPS tends to be the better pick. So I will go with UPS. But before I click that, I wanted you to see the United States Postal Service. It's $38 compared to the $22. Why is that? Well, if you look right here, it says registered and insured. So if it's valued at $400, it's insured for $400. There's no maximum. So you are 100% insured. If you have a very expensive book or, something that's super special to you, even if you do have collectibles insurance like I do, I would suggest paying the extra and do it by the Postal Service to ensure that it's 100% insured. Or if you notice when I click on the UPS, it allows you ship books under my self-insured account. I don't have one of those. But if you do, that would mean you could be insured that way, I assume. I don't know. I don't have one. But I'm going with UPS anyway because the $100 max doesn't really affect me. I'm covered with these, and none of them are that expensive. So let me take this off stream one more time and make sure that we're good to go when I click next. Okay, it's asking for credit card information. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to enter this stuff in. So please forgive me if you guys are, if you're bored by me typing stuff in for a second. Just bear with me here real quick. We're almost done. See, this is actually really fast, as long as you know what you're doing. Okay, so that is good to go there. Click next after all the shipping and everything information. Okay, so here is what we're going to do. I still have some of my personal information showing, so I'm just going to tell you the completed cost of everything now that I've got all the shipping and the handling and everything filled in. Now, we had said it was going to be $121.50. That's before you do anything. That's just straight up grading fees. Every online submission form has a $5 handling fee. If you do a paper form at like a show, I believe they charge you $8 extra instead of 5. Then the US, or excuse me, not USPS, UPS Brown. Their shipping is the 22 that we saw. So all of that added together makes my grand total $148.50 to grade all of these books. That's not fast track and that's no pressing or anything. And we are good to go there. So I just select the terms and conditions. I agree. Mail-in order stuff. You got a couple things here to click. Say yes, we're good to go, and then click submit. And there you go. Order confirmation. We are good to go. And okay, I can show you right here. All right. I'm going to bring it back on stream. Now, if you notice right here, we have, I'm not going to show you my return shipping address, obviously, but here's the grand total, CGC total, right here, they're the same thing. And here's that breakdown, the 22, the 5, and the 121.50, and what it's for. And then you can see here, again, we have all the titles, all the issue numbers, the dates, and the declared value. And then ship order to. This is when you're shipping United States Postal Service to CGC, the address you use is P.O. Box 4738, Sarasota, Florida, zip code 34230. And you can find that. It's really easy if you don't know where that is or anything. So what I'm going to do is stop sharing the stream now. And we will stop sharing completely. And that is it, folks. I'm just going to click the sign out you saw at the top corner. Boom, we are done. That is all there is to it. And that was a Silver Age CGC order. It took us less than 20 minutes with me having to type stuff in and talking to you guys. We got 5 books in. Short, sweet, simple. Thanks, everybody, for watching. If this helps, I'm glad. And I will put, if it wasn't in a card, it'll definitely be on the end screen, a link to the long video that I did with Whitewell Comics where we place an order for CGC and CBCS, and we walk you through a whole lot of stuff and go into excruciating detail on some things. And I believe Very Gary also has a short, quick, and simple thing that he did as well. And I'm sure some other people have too. But anyway, I just wanted to get this video out because, hey, I need some content on my channel. And I was doing it anyway, so why not just go through StreamYard and record it, you know? Short, sweet, and simple. So thanks, everybody, for watching. I appreciate it. We will catch y'all later.